Oh, what joy this episode will bring! Rimuru is, well, hovering over the battlefield and spectating the utter destruction that his underlings have wrought, and it is splendid, isn't it? Maybe Gabiru actually learn a thing not to rush in without backup, especially when you could have had allies such as these. But we know things are going to get interesting because Rimuru is going to have to face off against the Orc Lord, and I don't know what the Orc Lord's power level is compared to Ifrit or any of the other things that he's faced, so we can be pretty sure how it's going to play out, but even if we know the outcome, the journey there is still going to be fun. So, pack your bags, pick up some snacks, and let's start on that adventure. Apart from the very deep bass that just played through my headphones, that entire scene was hopefully building up to something good. Is this series going to be... We've seen it quite a few times now, so just a load of people underestimating our hero Slime, and then, well, regretting their actions. And I think I just saw the guy that was in the castle with the glass of wine or wine substitute. But it doesn't mean I know exactly what he is. Dun-dun-dun. What would come out of the atmosphere like that? With such a degree... Oh! Plague Doctor guy. Are you unhappy at how the events have played out? Was Great Sage there actually upset that she didn't get to pump out some knowledge? I think the lizard men are learning something here, but whether or not they'll actually take it on board. So we kept making new subjects until one of them actually proved useful. That is a big belly. Do you really want to insult him and then turn you back? That is some grand desires. Now, who is the one pulling the strings? Sure, he's wearing a top hat and all, but usually those that insult their subjects to such a degree get stabbed in the back. Ah, I actually expected those lizard men to be completely fried. Do you have time to mourn like this? Is Rimuru going to stand in the way this time and actually save him? He doesn't seem to actually have broken a sweat. Slime. I'm just a harmless slime. Whose thread is stronger, Rimuru's or Sue? Can't remember his name. Why aren't you attacking or doing anything instead of just saying that you're superior? He's like a petulant child. Yep. Rimuru might go nicely on him if he actually gives him information. Oh dear. Doesn't look like there's gonna be much meat on him, but the fact that he ruptures the ground with each step. Nom? Looks like the Great Magi wasn't. Yeah, I think we could tell. Thanks, Sage. The Great Magi wasn't as good as he proclaimed to be. Gross. But also, why are you standing by? While he's eating, slice him in half. Why are you letting him power up? You see, this would have been so much better if you had just offed him at the start. He got a bit spikier. Did he always have such a fancy cape, or did that come with his evolution? He does have quite the imposing figure. It would be nice if the Kijin can take on this orc disaster. Just proves the power gained from Rimuru is quite great. Wow! Okay, that goes a bit above, like, auto-recovery. What? And the fact he caught his own head there. A cocoon of Fred. I have a feeling that they're all going to be using their big strikes, and it's going to be like, oh, nothing's working. For Rimuru have to step in. Or Gobta's going to come in and one strike it. Don't let him just eat. That's quite a loyalty they've got there. The fact that he's constantly hungry is going to be an issue if they don't deal with him, so... It would have been nice if you had stepped in a bit earlier as well. Although, it would be a good show of power. When you can't be asked to fight your own battle. Autoplay. Basically every phone game has this kind of function. Rimuru should... What would happen if if Rimuru eats the parts that he cuts off? And does the black fire stop it from healing, like he's cauterizing the wound? Yeah? Get rid of the affected area. I would like it if Rimuru used a bit more than just the absorby hands for the magic, but with his resistance to heat, he can envelop himself in flames. Hasn't finished yet. Can you do better than the computer? Sometimes, yes. The sound effects there, like it was a projector being turned off. It is big words, but there's a quiet confidence about him, so there's that you have to be wary of. How is he going to out-eat a slime other than eating parts of his own body? Considering you can't quite hold on to liquid, I think Rimru's got the upper hand here. If he does squish him, yeah, he's just spreading it further. This is kind of gross. Is it going to be something profound? Nom 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 nom. Oh, this is like with Shizu. When they're devoured, he gets their memories. Sure, that's a quick result, but does he have regeneration at the minute? Yeah, I don't think it would be able to feed his entire tribe. And how quickly power can corrupt. Because it all started as an honourable mission to help feed everyone. But people can do some really dangerous things when they're hungry. And the Orc disaster didn't take long to turn to patricide. It's like Assassin's Creed, isn't it? Now, when you're talking to the one you defeat. Was he breaking apart there? Is Rimuru giving him the? It's like it's okay to die because I'm going to look after your subordinates. Oh, he's being stripped. This is So Rimuru is essentially Slime Jesus. And as soon as the bones broke apart, cut to black. So the lands of his memory are now bright and fertile. Is this once again like happier times, like with Shizu's stuff? And not a word I use often, but I like it. So what kind of crazy powers does Rimuru have now? Gobta's always so energetic. Oh yeah, that was with the deal, wasn't it? Well, it looks like their stay might have been a bit elongated. So if Rimuru is able to take down and devour one that is on the leagues of a demon lord, what does that make him? Is this a new... What kind of adventures are to be held in the future? And is there anything that is going to hold back Rimuru at this point? Is he already on the same league as the Storm Dragon Veldora, or is it going to take the dragon to take down Rimuru? Now, when you think of mystical beasts that need to be sealed because their power is so destructive, dragons. Yes. Slimes. Maybe this world is about to learn of a new overlord that actually isn't indiscriminate. Rimuru is a good boy. And now that both Gelmud and... or Gelmund? And the Orc Disaster are taken down, is the big boss behind it going to have to actually step in and do something? The one that they brought in to cause the shift and the one pulling the strings are dead. I don't think he can just sit back and take it lightly. And considering the title of the next episode, my rationalization is, I think I said it during the episode, but Rimuru is now going to take on the orcs, and once, I cannot remember his name, Kazuma Lizard, is thoroughly disciplined for the coup that he tried to do against his father, the lizard men are going to be brought on board as well. Rimru's little village is really starting to sound like it's going to take hold, become a proper kingdom. Kingdom of monsters. And quite a nice multicultural kingdom at that. The one thing that kind of worries me about this series, though, is how fervent all of his named followers are in their belief in Rimuru. Like, if anyone dishonours his name, they're a bit angry, aren't they? But it is an interesting series, and I would really like to see where it goes in the future. So hopefully you'll be there along with me. Just to make sure, you might want to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. And while you're at it, why not leave a like and a comment down below? Because I think at the minute the algorithm really likes those comments. So keep feeding me those comments down below, because I am a hungry boy. I'm sure I can use YouTube's acknowledgement as sustenance. Somehow. But for the time being, that was quite nice, wasn't it? So, think about what just happened and get yourself some rest, so that I can definitely see you in the next one. And if you want to try and help feed me for the future, you can head on over to Patreon like these lovely people, because they really do support me in just continuing this channel and continue to pump out content for you. So truly thank you to Flortataku, Sal, Raywin, Denemet1997 and Luis Almanza. And in this one, as always, thank you.